all going to get a DOGE stimulus check. It's going to be $8,000.
I'm sure Trump is working on something $1 billion a piece, literally, from how much they stole.
Nah, you gotta be joking with me. You mean to tell me Big Daddy Trump is giving $8,000 stimulus check? Nah, I gotta put my glasses on for this. Hold on. Nah, that's a lie. $8,000? Nah, we finna call right now. Hold on. Yeah, hello. Yeah, can I talk to Big Daddy Trump? Yo, Trump, you know I didn't vote for you, but you know you're my dog, right? Yeah. You know you're my dog. Hey, big dog. When you finna send those checks, man? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that like ASAP.
So this morning I was made aware that over on conservative TikTok, they all think that we're getting $8,000 stimulus checks. From where? From who?
Are stimulus checks back? Is that what we're hoping is going to happen? I don't care what they call it. I just want some of my money back. What y'all think?
There is a rumor right now that us tax-paying Americans might get $8,000 stimulus check, including children, if you paid your taxes last year. So it's a rumor, but how awesome would that be if it was real? I'm sure Trump is working on something, because finding out all this stuff that DOGE has pulled up has left the Americans, the tax-paying Americans, feeling some kind of way. And I had said in a video talking about DOGE and the findings that they need to be paying us something, like, because this is just crazy. And it would be crazy if they didn't. But my husband and I were talking, and he was saying that it should be something like $1 billion a piece, literally, from how much they stole. It should be $1 billion a piece, but $8,000 would be a great start for everybody. You imagine like how much debt I could pay off, and just new things for the house, and like, it would just help so many families out right now. It really would be a blessing. So I hope this rumor ends up being true, and there ends up being something else after, because like I said, it would be like $1 billion, literally. So anyways, it's got a nice ring to it, and just thought I would talk about this rumor a little bit. It is a rumor, so, but we can dream, right? Let's dream about it. Let's hopefully Trump passes something soon.
So apparently Trump supporters think that they're getting an $8,000 stimulus check, or I've even heard $250,000 stimulus check. Man, I want to drink the water that these people drink. They're constantly coming to my videos and using the word delusional. That seems to be their favorite word that they have learned lately. But man, I just want to be inside the brain of a MAGA person just for like 5 minutes to find out how is it that you genuinely think that you're going to get $8,000 from the government. For what? For what? Can you explain that part to me? I remember hearing a long time ago some theory that they believed that JFK was going to come back with Donald Trump and take over the presidency. I want to be on that level of delusion. I mean, not really, I'm not being serious, but you know what? Great for you guys. I'm happy for you. I hope you get that $8,000. I really do.
Oh, we're all going to get a DOGE stimulus check. It's going to be $8,000, $5,000. There could be a DOGE stimulus check. I'm not going to count that out, but it's not going to be in those amounts. $1,200? Maybe. It's got to be something that does not make inflation just take off. Because that's what would happen. If suddenly all American households got $5,000, inflation would jump. Guaranteed it would jump. Not manufacturers, but stores would bump up their prices a little bit. Why wouldn't you? You've suddenly got, 200 people coming in the door in 1 week looking to buy a big screen TV that they didn't sell hardly any the week before. The prices are going to go up. Inflation's going to go up. Trump is all about trying to stamp down inflation, trying to keep it low. It's one of his promises, to knock down inflation. So this stimulus check, if there is one, is not going to be this $5,000, $8,000 thing. $1,200 per household? I could maybe see that. I'm not sure $1,200 would screw with the economy as bad. Then again, I never took economic classes in college, and I graduated from a tech school, so what the hell do I know?
A possible $8,000 back to the American people, every man, every woman, every child, because of the $2 trillion loss, fraudulent loss that they found using our money, using tax dollars, taxpayer dollars. Like, I know it's not written in stone, but could you guys even imagine? Oh, and I can totally see Trump doing something like that. Like, let's be honest, that's the kind of man he is. Their discovery is our benefit in more ways than one, y'all. So the people that are mad about, well, I don't know what you're mad about. Y'all, suck it up, get over it, open your eyes, realize what's happening here, because it's doing nothing but putting more money in your pocket, like literally. Okay?
I'm gonna say this right now. If Elon Musk really drops this stimmy, bro is going to become king of America. Apparently, he has proposed a $5,000 tax refund to every American from something called the DOGE Dividend, which I don't care what it's called or how we get that check. All I know is if Elon manages to pull this off, he's going to go down in history. And I already know there's going to be hate talking about $5,000 isn't a lot. But do y'all remember the first stimulus that Trump had gave out? It was only $1,200, and that quite literally was changing people's lives. To the point where that happened 5 years ago. But people still, to this day, mess with Trump because of that. Now, like I said, if Elon Musk actually manages to give out $5,000 to every single American, I'm sure that the people will literally elect him to be the king. And yes, it's kind of sad when you think about it, but when you think about it, you know I'm not lying.
There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. What to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income.
I want a refund. It's tax time. We all want a refund. But I want a refund from all of these amounts of money that DOGE has already found that was spent.
Okay, so people are really hoping that this $8,000 stimulus check thing is real. But just a reminder that during a global pandemic, there were reservations about sending us taxpayers even $1,200. And so if this can be done, great. Do I believe it at this moment? No. But I do question if this can be done, then for Black people, I feel like we need to bring about reparations seriously. Because if they can do this, that whole reparations conversation on how do we do it, this is clearly how you would do it. And I do agree with the man that was speaking about inflation, and people think prices are bad now, but it would be astronomical if we put out this type of money to, just your regular taxpayers and stimulated the economy. Yes, it would stimulate the economy, but it would bring about high inflation, which can be good for things like the stock market and Bitcoin holders or other crypto holders, but everyone is not invested into the stock market or Bitcoin. So for most people, it would be tragic because prices would explode, and it takes a short amount of time for prices to go up and a longer amount of time for prices to go down. And also it would mean even worse things for our economy if prices were going down. Anywho, This also goes against the conservative idea of lowering spending overall, and there are a number of conservatives that don't like this whole idea of giving Americans any amount of money. And I'm going to show a few clips here of a news article from one person in particular. But the last thing I do want to note, I don't want it to go over the heads of people, that this guy in one clip is talking about Elon Musk and how he would be considered a king if he can get this $8,000 stimulus approved. Elon has talked about universal basic income before. And, the thinking is that, hey, people are going to have less and less jobs because AI will take over more of the jobs that humans are doing today. And one answer is UBI, or universal basic income. So I don't think it's a hesitation from Elon Musk. And I think it would be interesting if Elon does have that type of influence on Donald Trump or President Trump to influence him to make this decision. That would bring about the whole discussion I had on the video I made about the protest. It would bring it to light here as well, because there's a reason why people protesting were holding up signs that said Elon Musk and Donald Trump versus JD Vance, right? Anyway, people that don't pay taxes, I don't think should be receiving anything if this were to happen. I do agree with the commenter that brought that up. I do want to highlight that next we're going to hear from Joe Pags. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's a conservative TV host, and he has spoken with Donald Trump before. And so he's going to give his own thoughts about whether this stimulus check of $8,000 could happen or not. Also, don't get me wrong, I would love that money, right? There's many things I could do with it, but not to the detriment of our economy. And if it makes inflation skyrocket, now it wouldn't be the exact same as during the pandemic, because at least we would have that output of like, okay, well, the money is coming from somewhere. We're not just producing it by printing dollars, but it would still have an impact, in my opinion.
Is it true? Are you getting some money possibly back from DOGE? You've heard the rumors out there. Some were saying $8,000, this and that. Well, President Trump actually addressed it. This is after Elon Musk commented to somebody on X who said it would make sense to send $5,000 back to every American. So might it be happening? Are you getting a check? Let's see what Trump said.
There's even under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the DOGE savings to American citizens and 20% goes to paying down debt, because the numbers are incredible, Elon. So many billions of dollars, billions, hundreds of billions, and we're thinking about giving 20% back to the American citizens and 20% down to pay back debt and pay down debt.
What do you think about that? Now, he says American citizens. I would think it should go back to people who actually paid taxes. The one rub that I would have is that people who don't pay taxes shouldn't get a check for $5,000. Those of us who are paying the taxes and carrying the load and had our money squandered by big government, I would think we would be the ones in line. So give me your comments right now. I talk to President Trump all the time in the Trump administration. Do you think this is a good idea? Should we use it to pay down debt? Should we use some of it for us, some of it for debt? And should people who don't pay taxes get any money back?
I don't know what you're talking about pretending. I got mine, and I actually just blew it on a trip to Greece. Oh, that's not really an American thing to do. No, I bought a new TV, and all of my friends who are here without documentation, they totally got theirs too.
All you people on TikTok got me all excited saying, "Ooh, AK stimulus is coming! AK stimulus is coming! Ain't shit coming!" I didn't see anything legit saying it's coming. Now I need to be stimulated, people! Come on!